That black was in the hut.
Well, that was interesting. I don't know where he came out of. Show me. I don't know where he came out of, but yeah. Stopped by the cops. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing around us but fields, right?
I reckon it's your bandit jacket.
Right. The only thing I'm sorry about, it's not for doing 75 in a 60 zone. Well, I think it was that, wasn't it? Just,
what did you say about a soda?
yeah, if I, yeah, so, oops. I'm only guilty of one thing, and that's not wearing the Smokey and the Bandit jacket.
My name checked out anyway, it was Keith Watkins.
Well, Keita for listening, mate, you might get something in the door during the week. So, it's not too heavy. Okay.
Somebody won't be eating steak tonight.
Yeah. What's this crap say? Sworn upon their oath and... Shut up. Hold on, what's this say? And did then commit the following: accident, commercial vehicle, and aircraft. Oh, we drive with an aircraft. Okay. Well, he caught us on the radar anyway. He said, "All right." On the infrared. He had to go out.
His gun is wrong because we were going faster.
No, we weren't. I think we were closer to the 100 mark.
Wherever his hiding spot was good, isn't it?
Yeah, his laser wasn't the best, I don't think. On horseback. How's it going, Martin? Don't even have to recognise the name once I saw a horse, I knew it was you. It was brilliant earlier on. We went into a shop and there was all these figurines, and there was a fella with a guitar and a cowboy hat, and he was up on top of a horse. It was something like $130, but if it was a little bit cheaper I would have brought it back to the Anchor Bar. Where are we now? We are probably issuing on the ticket somewhere. County Judicial District 16. Okay, we're in the state of Kansas anyway.
We're about a half a mile away from, or we're about half an hour away from Dodge City.
That's about right. We didn't dodge that one. Vigilantes.
We ran him for a couple of miles, alright.
I was wondering, he's following us, is he? I was wondering what the lights were about.
I thought I was getting an escort into Dodge.
He looked Irish too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah. He had a big ginger head, no? It's unusual to see that, you know? I'd love to know where he was hiding because there's nothing around us. You know? He must have been popping out of the ground or something, I don't know.
He didn't swallow the tale about, I thought it was kilometres.
Oh, yeah. When I saw the eyes going, he wasn't biting there for a second. Yeah. You big cheeky remark, "Oh, sorry, officer."
He was happy enough that it wasn't stolen, I think.
Yeah. That's the only thing that kept him going. At least it's not stolen, he says. Yeah.
Then he said, "How's Martin Bear getting
Yeah. So, we're half an hour away from Dodge City. That was Dodge there anyway. And some nice telegraph poles here coming up. As I said earlier on, you know you're near Wichita when you see this. So, There's one thing on my bucket list, alright. Would you ever leave your blue lights alone, Mary? Jesus. But if there's one thing that's on my bucket list is, last time we were here, we were outside the Alamo, and there was this sheriff out there, and he was wearing the proper uniform, and I didn't have the smoky and the bandit jacket at the time. But this year, I'm trying to make it my mission to find someone like Sheriff Buford T. Justice and try to get a picture alongside of him. Now, it might get me in trouble, but I'd have to do it. It's up on the bucket list, and it's going to be a picture I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life if I get that done. I don't think the sheriff or the cop on the day is going to take it kindly, but he might call me a son of a bitch. He might go home and smack my mother in the mouth. So, that's this. A wrench. Oh, so there you go, folks. That was the first speeding ticket of the journey. There'll be plenty more. It'll take him a while to get back, actually, because he was following us for a while. I think if we pulled in sooner, we would have a better lever. But of course, the father turns around and says, "I always wanted to outrun him for the crack." There's always something on my bucket list to unroute one of them. I wouldn't fancy that, no. So, coming through a little town here now.
Knife sale.
What's it called?
There's a knife sale.
A knife sale?
Yeah.
Alright.
Kaufman or something.
Kaufman. There's not much really, to be honest. Some of these towns still look like they've been hit by tornadoes. Probably have been too, where we really are in Tornado Valley. So usually we went through one town there earlier on that was definitely hit by one of them. There was no roofs in any of the houses. It was crazy. Oh. If his brother was up here at the fucking speed camera, and you keep accelerating like that, you know what's going to happen. I have a feel that. It's like the Blues Brothers. If we keep on going, we could be doing a Facebook Live on one of the prison bands. I have to get a harmonica for the crack. Sit inside the thing.
Don't pick up the soup.
And the first thing is don't drop it, you'll be fine. So, that's that. So, I don't want to be stopped again. The funny thing about it is over here, the cops, you know, they have no idea about the licenses or the passports. Even the bouncers on the door, the security, whatever, they have no idea about the Irish passports or the Irish licenses. You know? So basically, they're asking and they're going by what you say, so that helps an awful lot. So a lot of them just don't want to be embarrassed by asking, so they just say, yeah, that's no problem, here you are, just leave you off. But that guy was adamant in asking, where is it on this? So he never saw the new Irish licenses, the card ones before, so there you go. Nice to know everyone's getting a great laugh off the speeding ticket anyway, folks. We'd be on cornflakes for a week. We had to go bus.
I should be wearing a short pants.
Oh, yeah. I was expecting more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Basically, we're going double, like. So.
I was just waiting for hands up, don't shoot.
I was expecting him to get. I was because you were actually kind of going for about 3 miles before you stopped, so I was wondering.
And he had his hand on his gun.
He did, yeah. He got out of the car first, and his hand was on the gun. So I thought he was going to ask you to step out of the vehicle, but he actually went over to you. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, he could have been a lot worse. He could have been a lunatic, and he could have shot you. You know. Duck. Right, so that's that. That's the first encounter with the American police. More than likely, it won't be the last.
I'll say no, he's very professional.
He was. The way he stopped.
He was a nice guy.
Fair play to him, he could have done this for a lot more. See you again, folks.